So today I'm at a new field, which I detected before last year for like a few hours, like twice. But I found some cool things, including like the top part of a sort of knife handle, which is pretty cool. And I'm back now today, but as you can see, the field is seeded with winter grain, I think it was, or winter wheat. But I called the farmer twice, including just now, after I arrived, to confirm that he's alright with me digging here. Because I said, there's a green layer of, vegetation growing, like you clearly planted something here. He's like, no, I know, it's fine. You can't damage it, just have fun, go ahead. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to call you just to triple check because it feels a bit wrong, but he's the farmer, so if he's alright with it, of course I'm gonna fill my holes and I'll try to keep the top part the same place. Then I guess there's no harm. So let's give it a shot and see what comes up today. So I've got a nice little squeaker here in amongst the iron. I'm running a relatively high reactivity. It's at 3 now because there's quite a bit of iron here, which is a good sign, of course. Is it a button? Or is it a coin? I think that's a coin. Probably a Lewis cent, if I had to guess. Second hole of the day, first coin. It's really not that bad. Good sign. It's not a super old coin, but maybe 100 something, 140 years max. I think they started making these in like the 1870s. I can't tell exactly what design it is because it's too corroded, but they had like 2 or 3 different designs. The older ones from like the Willem and early Wilhelmina period had a sort of bigger, fatter one. So I've got a solid target here in the 50s, and as I looked down, I noticed there was a nice little piece of pottery here. I have actually a sort of jar in my display with loads of bits of nice looking pottery, so this fragment is going to end up in there. Oh, it's right there. Could that be a small medieval coin? Or it's just a random piece of metal, or that could be a small medieval or late medieval coin. Sure looks like a late medieval coin when it comes to the material and the thickness and the size. I hope I can carefully clean that and get some sort of ID on this, but it's gonna be difficult. So I've got another signal over here. Probably lead. Maybe a fired musket ball. Let's keep going. So I just dug this bronze nail pin thing. It's definitely old. It's bent in a sort of cool way. I like that. Solid signal here. It's in the plug, so I figured I would film the live reveal of what it is. Okay. That's just part of a fork, I think. Not a super old fork. Might have a small silver layer on it, but underneath it's just some kind of copper alloy. That's definitely part of a fork. I just found what I'm pretty sure is a bag seal, which is nice. Just a bit dirty, so I can't read anything on it, but cool. So I just dug this. I have no idea if it's a coin or not. It definitely has a coin shape. Could be another one of those medieval coins or tokens or whatever, but it definitely has, the shape, the thickness, the look. But I can't tell because it's too dirty, and even if I clean it, it's probably too toasted to tell. This is a really tiny signal, but now it's huge, and it's not even that deep, so it must be small, or it's a coin, but it was probably like this in the ground on edge, so I was literally just hearing the edge, and it's pretty toasted, but cool, coin's a coin. So I got a really high signal here, like a meter from where I found the coin. I think it's in here. I think that could be half of a coin. Or actually no, it's folded. Interesting. So right here, I've got a really in-your-face target, and I can tell it's on the surface. So look, it's sticking out of the mud. Ooh, that's very nice. That is a cross-shaped bit of like leather decoration. Seen these before. I found similar bits, although never a cross-shaped one. You can see the pins here. So I just dug this 10 cent coin. I think it's silver. I think it might be a William the second or third one. Can kind of see a male figure on it, so that's probably what it is. That's pretty cool. Got a good signal here. My camera just died, but I found this cute little buckle, basically. Very nice. So I've got a signal here. Oh, it's a little musket ball, pistol ball. Nice. Just dug this button. I think it's a button at least. Cool. Just dug this. For a second I thought it was something shit. Then I thought it might be an arrowhead, because it does look like an arrowhead, but it isn't. It's another one of those leather belt decoration, or as we call it in Dutch, leerbeslag thingies, because I can see the two little attachment pins on the back, but it is shaped like an arrow. So that's pretty cool. So I found a cross-shaped one, and now this arrow-shaped one. I've never actually found an arrow, like, you know, for shooting with, like a tip, I mean. But this is the closest I've got so far, and it's also a cool item, even though it's not an arrowhead really, it's just the shape of an arrowhead, so very happy with that. It's very cool. So why not film another live dig? It's a good signal, so, well, it's not really a live dig, more like a live pinpoint, but, ooh, it's a coin. It is half a cent, Willem cent, from, well, it's definitely 18, still cool. So I just dug this, and at first it looked like a sort of bronze nail, but then there's a hole in the top and it's like curved. So I'm really at a loss as to what this is, but it's definitely old and it's cool. I know that much, but just had a really high signal, and I can tell that right there there's what I think is a coin sticking out of the mud. No idea what it is, probably a doubt, but you can't tell. It's not like UK where all the coins are silver and they stay really nice and clean. Well, we have some silver coins, but not as many as the UK. It's a little pin, copper. Maybe to hold clothing together or something. Got a super high signal here. Looks like a coin. It's probably a doubt. I know this must be so boring because I keep saying it's probably a doubt, but it's too toasted to read, but that's just the reality of detecting. Probably a doubt. Maybe at home I'll be able to tell what it is or not. You'll see. Another really high signal and a cute little colored chip of pottery with blue and sort of brown and yellow. It's a ring thing. It does kind of look like the type of ring you'd wear, not like the kind of general ringy things you find all the time, but I'm not certain. Looks like a butterfly a little bit. It's probably just random copper wire. Musket ball. Nice. A signal here. I think it's another leather belt ornament thing. It's the third leather decoration thingy I found today. That's cool. So I just found this. I don't know what it is, but it looks like something ornamental. Just found the top part of a spoon or a fork or something. Just found this round thing. I think it's a sort of button type thing, but I don't know why there's wire on the back. It's probably some kind of garment related item. Cool. I just dug this cool shape. Then it could be another piece of leather decoration. It looks like a fish. That's funny. So this is the fourth bit of leather decoration, if that's what it is, that I found today. It's probably relatively old. I bet that's at least 17th century, 16th century. Probably like the new time, so post-medieval, but still relatively old. Very cool. I love these sort of ornamental things.